I went on a date with a girl who brought the ashes of her mother just to see if I would make a good first impression on her mom.
Aww.
Needless to say, I lost my appetite and the number of that girl.
Yeah.
That's a text message we just got in at 41061 because a trend is going viral of people sharing with the things that they judge people on a first date.
Yeah, you're judged the minute you walk through the door, though.
It's the purpose of the first date.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bringing the ashes of a dead relative would probably be a red flag for me. Maybe. I don't know.
You know, I feel like I think it's kind of sweet, depending on how you do it. Like, are you bringing the whole urn, or are you bringing like a little bit? And you're like, this is whatever. And
Little bit is way worse.
No, it's not.
Little bit is way
You
worse.
open the urn and took some out.
Yeah, and what?
I don't know. I'm really
No.
close to my parents. I just see myself having them on me at all times.
Well, if you have that like in your normal life, yeah, like maybe you've got them in like a necklace or something like that.
Yeah, like that.
That makes sense. But if
We
you're
actually
dipping
brought
into
it,
the urn,
yeah.
you're like, come on, Mom, you got to go on my first date.
Set a little Tupperware container on the table and be like, meet my mom. That'd be awkward.
If it's in a Tupperware, that is a red flag.
Yeah, it's not even glass
Okay.
Tupperware. It's
Yeah,
plastic Tupperware.
There we go. Now I'm flagged out.
There's a trend going viral of people sharing the things that they judge somebody on a first date. Here's one person said that they showed up wearing toe-separating barefoot running shoes.
No.
I was
No.
like, you're not on Naked and Afraid. You're at the Cheesecake Factory. Stop.
I hate those shoes under every circumstance.
You're not allowed to wear them anywhere.
I don't know anybody that finds those shoes attractive.
No.
I don't either. That's why do people do it? I know the people that wear them, though, are true enthusiasts of them.
They
They're like-
love them.
They're like CrossFit. They're the CrossFit of shoes.
They really are, yeah. And they look at you like you are a worse person because you're wearing regular shoes.
Yeah.
I know.
You know, like you don't understand the joys of separating toe shoes.
Yeah. If people didn't have shoes.
Right.
Okay, dude.
It feels like they're naked. Doesn't
Right. Well, there's supposed to be some sort of barefoot thing. They're like, I'm like, I don't want to be barefoot on the rocks. We've evolved.
it? Right. My feet are sensitive.
Another person said they judged somebody on a first date because they ordered milk for dinner.
Ew.
It's like, what are you, a toddler?
Who orders milk for dinner?
You know what? I
Who
would
drinks
judge
milk with
that.
steak? Yeah.
I would judge that.
I have not been out on an adult dinner and had anybody order a milk ever, I don't think.
Me neither.
I don't think, ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe as like
Wait.
a shot back. Somebody
Ew.
would get like a
What?
milk.
That's not any better.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, that would be the last time I saw somebody get milk at a bar
If
or a
you have
restaurant.
Spicy food. I've seen a guy order milk,
Oh,
but it was
yeah.
for the spicy food. That did not make it better, also, but that's why he ordered it.
I'll have a glass of milk. Could you warm it up a little bit?
Text in
Baby.
Sleepy baby.
41061. Call us up 888-343-1061. What's something you've judged somebody for on a first date? Hey, Aaron.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
So-
What have you judged somebody for on a first date before?
I met this dude on, a match app, and we decided we were going to go to happy hour, drinks, small plates, apps. So I'm sitting down. He's late. I'm waiting. All of a sudden, I see him walk by. He kisses this other girl on the cheek, and he says goodbye to her. We should do this again. So he lined us up almost like cattle. And then when we finally sat down for our date, he wasn't even hungry because he had ate with the other girl before me.
Oh, how annoying.
Did he admit that he was just having date after date at this restaurant?
Well, yes, but I mean, I don't know. What was I supposed to do at this point? I guess I could have got up and left, but I was already there and I was hungry.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
good point.
learned it from girls on TikTok. That's a trend.
It is?
Girls lining up
that's
dates.
right. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But did he still buy you dinner?
I'm assuming he did. She said that she just wanted to eat.
Oh,
so she was
okay.
hungry.
I mean, it's the least you can do. I'd be
Yeah.
fine with that. And then,
Another person said they judged somebody on a first date because their sunglasses stayed on for the first 30 minutes of the date.
yes.
And I was like, are you hiding from the sun or are you the FBI? What are you doing?
I forget to take my sunglasses off all the time.
I feel like that when people wear hats on first dates, I'm like, I need you to take that off at some point, and I have to figure out how to ask that because I need to know what you look like without the hat. I just do.
I can picture Nina going all the way to and inviting him back to her place just so she can get the hat off. It's like this
So she can
scheme.
see.
No, there was a guy that flew across the country to see me. We had been talking online or whatever, and this is why I was living in
And
California.
you didn't know what he looked like without
And
a hat?
I didn't really know what he looked like without a hat. I'd seen pictures, but it wasn't the same. And so we sat down for dinner, and he was being all polite, and he took his hat off, and he put it on the side, and I was like, whoa.
Like, oh,
I wasn't expecting a globe.
you shouldn't have made that flight. Another person texted in at 41061 and said they went on a date with someone and they brought a vape and hit it during the appetizer and just blew a blueberry cloud right in their face.
So annoying.
Talk about a turn on, right?
He's looking for a certain type of person.
Yes, he is.
No.
Another person said that they judged somebody on a first date because they stopped everything mid-conversation, looked at them, said, "You remind me of my mom," and then smiled. And didn't say anything else.
Oh!
Say that.
People that date people that look like their mom is a red flag.
Look like their mom?
Or get reminded of them. Yeah, that's flaggy to me. That creeps me out.
Yeah.
Who's dating someone who looks like their mom, or even
I'll
like
tell
have
you
the
the
same
story
Lena's
later,
ex.
Victoria.
Somebody texted in at 41061 and said that they told a date that they were related to Quentin Tarantino. Of course, they're not.
Oh.
But then their date said that was her uncle.
Oh, wow.
That's a big mistake because not only are you lying about being related to Quentin Tarantino, now you guys are kind of related, so you're not going to be able to date them anyway. Your phone prank happens every single hour on the 20s. Your next one is coming up right after this. And then right after that is Nina's What's Trending. And don't forget, you're never more than 20 minutes away from Lady Gaga tickets. So just listen for your cue to call and then call up and you could win Lady Gaga tickets.
Ooh.
Jubal Show is also brought to you by BetterHelp. Give online therapy a try at betterhelp.com/Jubal and get on your way to being your best self. Your phone prank is right after this. It's the Jubal Show. It's Hits 106.1.
It's another Jubal phone prank.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello.
Hi, it's Trevor, and I'm pretty sure I left my tuppy.
Who? I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Trevor. A spatula and some tuppy.
Do you have the right number? Who are you trying to reach?
Oh, sorry, is this Quinn?
Yes.
Yeah, hi Quinn, my name is Trevor, and I'm calling from Heating and Air. And we just worked on your air conditioning system last week.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, and so, I'm calling with a bit of an issue that I need to, let you know and see if maybe, you can help me.
Okay.
Oh, so my favorite tuppy and my spatula, are they there?
I'm sorry, I don't know what that is.
Oh, so it was a long job when we were working on your air conditioning system, and so I had lunch,
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I left my tuppy and my spatula.
Your what and spatula?
My tuppy, it was my favorite tuppy set.
Are you a puppy?
No, tuppy, Tupperware. I'm sorry, that's how I shorten it. Tuppy.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I didn't have any utensils with me that day, and so I didn't want to use your forks or spoons. So I just had a spatula with me because I always have a spatula, and so I just ate it out of my tuppy with a spatula while I was working. I should probably get it though because I was eating fish, so I don't know if your house smells like fish, but at a certain point it's probably not going to smell very good unless if I don't get my tuppy and spatula and wash them.
Oh my God,
Is it okay if I go get it?
I mean, I'm not home right now. I can't really help you out.
No, that's fine because I can get into the system.
No, you cannot crawl into my house. No. I'm sorry. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Are you... Okay, can we...
Oh, no. Oh, uh-oh.
What is uh-oh? What's happening?
Okay, Quinn?
Mm-hmm.
So, I know you were just telling me, that I can't go into the, air conditioning system without you home.
Right.
But, I already started before, and so, I did.
What?
Yeah.
You're at my house right now?
Well, yeah, and okay, so I'm stuck.
Are you kidding me? How did you even get there? What? I can't leave right now. I can't call. What am I supposed to do right now?
I can't really like.
Oh my God! What is happening?
Oh.
What is happening? What is happening? What the f- was that sound?
Oh my God.
Oh my God! What the f- is in my house?
Quinn.
What is wrong? What did you do?
Oh my.
What the f- is going on?
Okay, so Quinn, I have some good news and bad news for you.
Oh, what the f- is going on?
Okay, so bad news. Your whole ceiling just caved in.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
The good news is though, I don't think my Tupperware and spatula were there because I don't see them anywhere.
Look, I'm leaving work right now. I'm going to call the cops. I'm calling my husband. We're going to meet you there. Just stay where you are. I will be there soon.
Okay, Quinn, don't do that yet because this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank on you, and your husband set you up.
Who? What?
It's a joke. This is Jubal from the Jubal Show.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you sorry? I am literally sitting here picturing my whole ceiling caved in and what in my, oh my God, I'm shaking.
Wake up every morning with Jubal phone pranks. Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Give us 3 minutes and we'll give you everything you need to know for the day. It's time for Nina's What's Trending.
Did Travis Kelce's friend just let us all know that Travis and Taylor are already married?
I doubt that.
Well, I don't know because one of the NFL player friends was talking about and posting pictures of how they were invited to this wedding. And on the table 13 card, it said Taylor and Travis Kelce. So now everybody are like losing their mind. Like, oh my God, they're married already.
Couldn't it be that Taylor and Travis Kelce were also just sitting at the same table?
At table 13, and
Yeah.
they were being cute by making it table 13 for Taylor.
Yeah.
Wait, are you
maybe.
hearing what I'm saying? When you put two names together, it said Taylor and Travis Kelce.
Not Taylor
I was
Swift
not
and Travis
listening.
Kelce.
Exactly.
Oh, that's just room on the card.
I also wondered if it's just because people know her as Taylor. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
There is no benefit for her to marry him.
I mean, other than love.
Right.
That's not what marriage is about. It's a business contract. I'm not kidding. It's a business contract to make sure you get the tax breaks. She already has better tax breaks as a billionaire than she could ever get by marrying a football player.
But what if she wants to marry him for love?
I feel
That's
like
not
she
what
would.
marriage is.
Yes, it is.
Stop.
It's two people coming together, uniting their love.
Yes, especially for first marriages, 100%. And then also
do that
she
for
would
your
have like
starter
a
marriage, yeah.
prenup. You know, it would be fine.
There's no benefit. It's never going to happen.
Okay.
Mark my words.
Wine sommeliers are out. Water sommeliers are in.
Wait, what?
The water do be smelling funky some days.
Allegedly. Apparently, the New York Times did this whole article about how rich people are now shying away from fine wine and making their way towards fine water. And in Atlanta, they've been holding these fine water competitions for the last 8 years. I had no idea.
Really? I want to go to that.
It's really interesting. Like, they were chasing water that was made by mist collected in a pine forest in Tasmania.
Oh, that's kinda
And
cool.
one of the finalists from this year was from melted snow that was put through some volcanic rock. Like, what?
That does sound really cool, but I'm
Yeah.
still for the wine. I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'd still rather drink the wine, even though I
yeah.
love water.
I would 100% rather drink the wine. I'm just so curious. Like, can you really taste the difference?
Yeah, that's
No.
also what I'm curious
It's just
about
like
too.
infused water.
Right.
If
It's just,
anything.
it's just
What?
water from rare places.
Yeah.
What
Rare water from.
dystopian hell are we in that you have to
I
be
know,
a
it's
rich
starting to become
person
one of those movies, isn't
to
it?
drink water?
Yep.
Oh.
I
That's
know.
insane. Stuff that's just free on the ground and the earth just produces it, and now we've bottled it and turned it into a
We
thing.
are headed to science fiction world
This
for
is
sure.
insane.
No, but
that's
they're
a good
really
point.
calling the people that are experts sommeliers, water sommeliers.
Yeah, they also call people on Instagram life coaches. It doesn't make it true.
Dang.
Yeah.
And
Fair.
It's water world.
Yeah, totally.
But we're just living in it.
And lastly, if you've been following the Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, all of that stuff that's been going on for a while, Justin Baldoni was trying to defend himself, and he filed a countersuit for $100 million. It was a defamation lawsuit against Blake Lively that was just tossed out by the judge.
Weren't both of their cases tossed? Like hers
They
didn't go.
tossed some stuff out of hers, and then they tossed that, I guess, now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the original claims are still there, so they'll still play
How did
that
that
out,
get
but-
tossed? Did they say?
No, that
No,
one
I
did
think
not
they
get
tossed her defamation one.
I guess
Yeah.
the defamation ones are out.
Yeah.
But the main
maybe-
one is still there.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering how you toss a defamation case that Baldoni brings, because that's literally what has happened.
Right. Yeah, I know.
I don't
I
know.
feel like just
That's
because like
crazy.
they both were going back at each other, they're like, hey, tossing both of these, like,
Maybe. Yeah, maybe they're like, these are both ridiculous for some reason. I don't know.
And then
back to the
maybe
main
he'll find
case.
another thing to come at her with. I don't know.
because if you think about it, they had the main case and then they had the both suits against each other, like besides the main case.
Those are the ones that got
either
thrown
that
out.
or
Yeah.
good lawyering.
Yeah.
Because her lawyers
Some
wanted
technicality.
Her lawyers wanted. Well, they said that they would drop the defamation charges because they wanted to release like text message. Oh, they wanted. She said. Blake Lively said that she has like pain and suffering and all this mental trauma and things like that, right? And then so Justin Baldoni's side said, okay, well, we need to see the medical stuff, right?
Right.
Because if you have suffered that, then we need to see that you've gone to a therapist. We need to see that you were prescribed drugs. We need all that, like all the things that you say. We need to see the proof of it, basically. And then Blake Lively's side said, no, never mind, we'll drop it because they didn't. Either they don't have the proof or they didn't want to show it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But they wanted to drop it where it was like indefinite, where they could bring it back still at some point. And then the judge was like, no, that's ridiculous. I'm going to throw it all out. Like you can't say you're going to drop it now and then it could come back up at any moment. That's not going to happen. So maybe her lawyers were like, well, if we drop this, then you also have to drop that. You know, good lawyering might have got to be done too.
I like how you know all the information.
I'm invested in this.
He's
I don't
the
pay attention
expert.
to anything
Except
other
for-
than this. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's
The
a
other day I
Super
forgot
Bowl.
that I had a dog. He was a dog daycare, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I have to go get my dogs." Yeah, so I don't need. But Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni thing, I'm up on.
You're on it.
That is what's trending.
It's time.
To catch a cheater.
Only on the Jubal Show.
Rachel is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been with her husband Brandon for a year, and she already thinks something's going on. So we'll see if we can catch him if he is cheating. Rachel, I'm sorry you're going through that, but what's up? Why do you think Brandon might be cheating on you?
I mean, God, you guys, it's sort of like, where do I start? But over the past few months, Brandon, he's just been oddly distant when he is home, but that even is rare lately. And, our bedroom activities, quote unquote, have basically come to a grinding halt. I mean, like, major pause here. Maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks, and that's a huge maybe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And he also, I know this sounds so, I don't know how this sounds, because I hate when people say, oh, it sounds crazy, but, I'm all paranoid now. But Brandon also started, when he comes home, after getting home, he showers immediately, which he never used to do. Like, it was always in the morning, it was always up early. But now, like, he walks in the door, and he makes a beeline for the bedroom and takes a shower.
Oh, yeah, that's shady, I think. If he's never done it before and all of a sudden he started doing that right when he gets home.
Is he going to the gym? Is his job active? Has anything changed that would make him want to shower?
Same job, like same sitch everywhere, like across the board. And that's where also I think, well, maybe, things are status quo. He wants to shake things up a bit, but, we've only been married, a little bit over a year.
Yeah, so you should still be kind of honeymoony.
Yeah, I mean, not that it should happen in 25 years, but like in our first year of marriage, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would be a little bit off put by that too.
Yeah, it's just weird. He's just also, I don't know, a few nights ago, this is another thing, I saw a notification pop up on his phone from someone named M.
Just the letter M?
Just the letter M. Very Bond-like, right? You know? And when I asked who it was, he got so defensive. And he just, he kind of snapped at me. He's like, just someone from work, with like the subtext being like, shut the front door kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Basically made me feel like I was crazy. And, then he quickly deleted the message.
Oh, I don't like that.
And it's just weird. It's just so weird. And he's just, if he is home and we will watch a little movie or something, he'll leave the movie a few times and go into the other room with his phone. It's just stuff like that. And
I'm sorry.
I don't know. This is keeping me up at night. And I don't know what else to do. I don't know because anytime I try to bring it up, it's a little gaslighty. And, I'm super loyal and I'm super trusting and he knows that. And I really, I see the best in people. But what he also knows is that I hate, like all caps hate, I hate confrontation. And I want things to resolve themselves, I don't want to confront him on this anymore because I feel like I've pushed the envelope. And if I ask him any more about it, he's really going to distance himself away from me. I'm on eggshells here, so I really need your guys' help.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, and you already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll do the usual and call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we'll get your Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Rachel is on the phone and she thinks that her husband of 1 year named Brandon might be messing around. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those flowers to his wife, Rachel, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Rachel, why don't you break down your situation again one more time?
Basically, my hub and I, we've been married a little over a year, and he's just acting really suspicious lately, coming home, taking a shower right away. He's not home very often. When he is, he's super distant and on his phone in the other room. And also this really weird text message came through the other night that said M. So, yeah, I need you guys.
Yeah, and he deleted that message right away, right?
Oh, gosh. Record time.
All right, are you ready for us to call him?
Please,
Okay.
please.
Hello.
Hey, this is Corbel calling from... I was looking for our rewards card member named Brandon.
Yeah, you're talking to him.
Hi, Brandon. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say thank you very much for your business. You're this month's winner.
Great. Yay. What did I win?
Oh, maybe you didn't know. Every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets a free gift from us just for being a loyal customer. It's our way of saying thank you for shopping. And you've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States. Absolutely free. It's a $316 value, actually.
Oh, wow. That's great.
First thing I would need would be the first and last name of the person that you want to send them to.
Okay, perfect. Send them to Madison.
Madison. Would you like a card along with that?
Yeah, sure.
Great. What would you like to put on the card?
Wait a second. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Madison? Seriously?
Hey, Brandon, that's your wife, Rachel. This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Yeah, hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
Whoa, hang on. How is Rachel on the phone? What's going on right now?
Because we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to.
Who's Madison?
That's my sister. You lying piece of trash. My actual sister. I knew something was going on. The weird energy, the whispering phone call, the deleted text.
Wait, Rachel. What? Whoa, hang on. What are you talking about? It's not like that. It's not like that. Relax.
Don't even try that. It's not even like that. I've seen how she looks. Oh my gosh. I've seen how she looks at you, and now you're sending her flowers.
Okay. Everybody just relax. Relax. Why? Rachel, why are we on a radio station right now?
You, Brandon.
Rachel, baby. Look.
No,
it's just flowers. It doesn't mean anything, okay?
It doesn't mean anything.
Look. Your sister, she came on to me.
Brandon.
I love you.
How long?
What?
How long?
What do you mean?
How long have you two been?
I don't know.
How long? For sake, Brandon, just tell me the truth for once. How long have you been sleeping with my sister?
Okay, fine. It's been like maybe 2 months.
What?
Okay, all right. I'm maybe like 4. I don't know. I lost track. I stopped counting.
What?
4 or 5 months.
My God.
Wow, so you have been. Oh my goodness.
Rachel, I'm so sorry.
Baby, Look, baby, I'm so sorry. It doesn't mean anything.
What are you talking about?
Bro.
You've been married for a year.
Can you guys just shut the up for a second? All right, I'm trying to have a conversation with my wife.
I mean, you could yell at us, but it doesn't change the fact that you're a cheater.
Oh, off.
Can you just hang up on him? Please, hang up on him. Hang up on him.
Okay.
Hang up on him. Oh my gosh, they are. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, they are both so.
I'm so sorry.
I gotta go. I have to call her husband.
Oh, she's married too?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
jeez.
Is there anybody that can be with you right now?
It would typically be my sister.
Oh, no.
Oh, I gotta go. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad I know at least. Oh
Okay,
my
we're
God.
gonna check back in with you in a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
And let's meet today's contestant. Kelsey. What's up, Kelsey? How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Good. Feeling pretty hyped up. How are you feeling, Kelsey?
She just said she was feeling
pretty
good.
amazing.
Well, yeah, but I'm feeling hyped up. That was like a different kind of adjective. So I was wondering if she had like a different one.
Okay.
Kelsey, do you play in the car a lot when you hear this segment?
I do, and I was listening to it yesterday morning, and that's when I actually signed up to be a contestant. So I was really excited for the phone call.
So it was yesterday's game that made you be like, I can do this.
Wait, really?
All right, here we go.
Dang.
We're going to send Victoria out of the studio, and while she's leaving, Kelsey, here's how it works. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and Victoria has to beat you outright to win, okay?
All right.
All right, the door is closed. Victoria is outside, and here we go, Kelsey. Your time starts now.
Which Shakespeare play features the characters Oberon and Titania?
Pass.
What's the capital city of Nigeria?
Pass.
What planet do we live on?
Earth.
In what century was the printing press invented?
18th century.
What is the famous Einstein equation?
E equals MC squared.
What's the longest bone in the human body?
I believe it's your femur.
All right, got that in. We'll bring Victoria back into the studio. And while Victoria is getting ready and putting her headphones on and stuff, here's a question for you, Kelsey. Would you rather sneeze glitter or burp confetti?
Oh.
Ooh.
Hard.
I mean, I've burped, you burp and it comes out your nose. I feel like burping confetti would be easier than sneezing glitter.
Yeah, I feel like sneezing glitter would hurt for some reason.
Exactly.
Because glitter can be sharp.
Ouch.
I just feel like you burp more than you sneeze, and it seems like a more regular problem that you'd have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to clean up all the confetti all the time.
Exactly.
I would make myself sneeze all the time just to have glitter come out. Have you ever taken a neck massager to your nose? You take a neck massager to
funny.
your nose and like it makes you sneeze like almost immediately.
I did it yesterday in the car. I don't recommend doing it in the car because you start sneezing in the car.
Why would you do that?
So I had my little massager gun thingy in the car with me, and I was like, I wonder what happens if I put it on my nose. And then I started sneezing a bunch, and I was like, probably shouldn't do that while I'm driving.
What are you two doing with neck massagers?
No, I'm with Victoria.
What
on this
aren't
one.
you doing with them?
That's the question.
Whoa.
I'm multi-purpose.
I've got it in my car. I'll grab it. You guys can put it on your nose and see how it feels.
I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah.
Kelsey, ever put a neck massager on your nose?
No, haven't done that one.
All right, well,
No, we recommend it.
try it when you give it a shot, when you get a chance. All right, here we go, Victoria. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass. And you have to beat Kelsey outright to win. And Kelsey, you can tell Victoria when to go.
Which Shakespeare play features the characters Oberon and Titania?
Romeo and Juliet. That's
What's
not
the
right.
capital city of Nigeria?
Uh-oh. I don't know. Pass.
What planet do we live on?
Earth. Yeah.
In what century was the printing press invented?
What? Then 18th.
What is the famous Einstein equation?
Y plus wait, mx plus b equals y. Wait, y plus mx plus I don't know. Next. Oh, dang it.
We're out of time. All right, let's send it over to the scoreboard and see how you guys did with our scoreboard producer, Brad.
Why do I feel like that was
Victoria
wrong?
did get one correct.
Nice.
We do live on Earth. Kelsey got 3 correct.
Kelsey, congratulations. You did it. You beat Victoria. You got Post Malone tickets.
Guessing you also knew that we live on Earth.
Yeah, she did.
All right, let's get the answers now with Nina.
Midsummer Night's Dream is the Shakespeare play that features Oberon and Titania. The capital of Nigeria is Abuja. The planet that we live on is Earth.
Yeah, I got that
You
one.
locked that one in.
Yeah, you really did. The printing press was invented in the 15th century.
Ah, dang it.
The Einstein equation is E equals MC squared.
Why? Yeah, no.
Okay. The longest bone in the human body is the femur.
Kelsey, thank you very much for playing and
You
congratulations.
didn't ask me that one.
Because you did a
Thank
good
you
job.
so much.
Yeah, we play you versus
Good game,
Victoria.
Victoria.
Aw, thanks, Kelsey. You too.
She's lying to you.
We play you versus Victoria the same time every single weekday morning. Remember, if you want to play Victoria, just DM us at The Jubal Show or go to thejubalshow.com. Also, remember, The Jubal Show will be live on stage June 22nd. That's the 22nd of this month at the Tacoma Comedy Club. You can get your tickets if you go to thejubalshow.com and click on stage.
Yeah.
Bring the neck massager so everybody can sneeze.
Oh, we should definitely do that. We'll pass around the neck massager. You can put it on your nose and see how it feels.
Yeah.
It's trippy.
It is
I
kind
don't
of weird.
think you want
It's-
to pass around a neck massager. That's just like.
Why?
Yeah, it's probably unsanitary.
Yeah.
Maybe they make some sort of thing you can put over
Yeah, like
it.
little wipes.
Oh.
Yeah, we can get some wipes or
And everyone can try
Try
our
it.
neck massager.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make sure that it's safe. We'll practice safe nose massaging at the show. June 22nd, Tacoma Comedy Club. Get
So
your
weird.
tickets at thejubalshow.com.
First date follow up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Cam is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Elena. They went on a date, and now he's hearing nothing. So we're going to try to get her on the phone in a minute and see why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before that, Cam, how long has it been since you heard from Elena?
It's been about 4 days.
How did you meet Elena?
Well, so we actually met at the grocery store checkout line.
Oh, cool.
I love that. That's like a Hallmark movie.
How'd that work?
No, like Hallmark movie. That's perfect. That's what I was thinking. So I saw her. I thought she was extremely pretty. Said hi, and then I ended up following her out to her car. We were chatting just a bit, and I got her number, and she was like totally into it. It was really, she's like so cute. We were like flirting and talking with each other and exchanged numbers. So I thought it was going really well, and I didn't expect that at all. So I was thinking, for our first date, I was like, oh man, this would be funny and kind of cute. Like, let's meet at the grocery store parking lot and like have like an outdoor picnic in the back of my truck, and I brought like pillows and blankets, and I had like pizza and some wine and sippy cups.
Who are you?
And y'all were in the grocery store parking lot? That's so cute.
Yeah, I just thought it would be really cute. It almost gave me that whole Star is Born kind of vibe,
Yeah.
Yeah, it just sort of felt like, I don't know. The only thing I could say is like felt like really meant to be. And so I know it's only been 4 days, but it went really well. And we were talking a lot afterwards and texting, like texting a lot between each other. And all of a sudden communication stopped. So I'm thinking like, what happened? It seems bigger to me because it was going so good, So I really would like to find out.
You were texting after your date and everything?
Yeah, I know. She hit me up and said goodnight. I said goodnight. We were like that entire next day, like all day. We were just texting back and forth. It was just wonderful. And I was going, oh my God, this is like romantic dream come true. You know what I mean? Like, what is going on here? And then it just stopped. So I'm just a little worried. I don't know why. I'm just in the dark a bit. And I'm like, why would she respond to any of my texts? I'm hoping that y'all can help me get in touch with her and maybe she'll let me know what's going on. Maybe it's just she got busy or something, or who knows? That's my hope anyway.
Well, if you think back on the date, was there any moment, I guess if she was talking to you the day after, or maybe she was being polite talking to you the day after and then knew she was going to ghost you. And then, if something happened on the date, like, is there anything that you can think of that would have been weird?
Nothing. I mean, honestly, I can't think of anything. I mean, we weren't just talking to be polite. We were talking about meeting again and how wonderful the night was. And that's not a person who's just trying to be nice.
Anything you can think of that would be a reason she'd be ghosting you?
I mean, honestly, I have no idea. I swear. I don't know. I mean, was it as romantic as she thought in the parking lot? But I mean, maybe she looked back and, I don't know, talk to a friend or something and they thought it was corny. But I don't think she's that type. She seems smart and independent. Like she could think for herself. So I'm just boggled. I mean, maybe she had a relationship or something and it was more serious than I would just like to know that.
Okay.
If that's the case.
Yeah, maybe. All right, we'll play a song, come back and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Cam is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Elena. So we're about to get her on the phone and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before we do that, Cam, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Yeah, I met this beautiful girl named Elena at the checkout line at a grocery store. We had a wonderful date and everything went well. And then she just hasn't hit me back, and it's been a few days, and so I'm hoping that something is still there.
Okay. And you were texting with her for a while after your date too. It's not like she didn't ghost you right after the date.
Correct. Yeah. We did. We followed up and had tons of communication the day after, and then it just stopped.
It could have been her friends rooster blocking and calling it a corny date.
Yeah.
Rooster blocking. Yeah.
You said it. Maybe one of her friends said it was corny or something like that, in the parking lot or trying to follow a movie or something. But
all right, well, we'll see. You ready for us to call her?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's rock and roll.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elena?
Yeah, sure.
What's up, Elena? How are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Elena. The whole show's here. My name's Nina.
Oh.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
How are you?
Hi. Hi.
Do you ever listen to the show?
Yeah, but it's a little surreal that you're calling me right now.
Isn't it? I feel the same way.
What? Jubal just crossed his arms, sat back in his chair and goes, isn't it?
It's crazy. It's crazy how we met this way. Elena, we're calling you because we do a segment on the show called the First Date Follow-Up, where if you go out on a date with someone and then end up ghosting them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened and why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you from a dude named Cam.
Oh my, all right. Wow. All right.
That doesn't sound very good.
I really liked Cam. There's nothing. We went on a date. I thought it was really nice. I actually thought it was probably the most romantic date I've ever had. And it felt really special. The whole night was just kind of very romantic. And I honestly thought something was going to happen with this, but
The following night, I get a random DM from this girl named Melissa who just basically was just like, don't speak to my boyfriend ever again, this and that. And I was like, well, I don't believe you. Like, how do you? And she just sends me a picture of the both of them, and it's clearly him. And I'm just like, I don't.
Oh, no.
I don't want to be a side piece here. Like, I don't want to deal with this. And I'd rather not.
Hold on, please. I'm sorry. I didn't want to cut anybody off, but I have to correct this, please.
Elena, that's Cam. He's actually on the phone listening.
Oh, my
No,
wow.
Hi, yeah, no, I'm so sorry I had to do it this way. But okay, I'm glad you said that because, look, Melissa is my ex. Like, we have been separated for over a year now, and she's been holding out hope that possibly it still could be reconciled because I haven't been dating, because I talked about you and our date to one of my coworkers, and that's probably how she found out, because we still work together. But no way, no, I'm 100% single. Like, there is nothing there. I totally thought it was the best date I've ever been on too. And I don't want to lose that because of this. I mean, I swear you can ask my friends, follow up with anything. We are not together anymore. She is, I don't know what. That is super spiteful.
You said you haven't been with her for a year?
No, over a year. Like, it has been done. We were together for a few years, like 4 years, and it just didn't work out. And it's been over, and she just hasn't really moved on. I mean, I showed my friend, my coworker, social. I was like, oh my God, this is magic. Like, and so he saw, and he must have said something, which is crazy. Yeah, like, believe me.
Well, just tell her not to reach out to me because, like, you know,
I will now that I know. Oh my God.
Single.
Has she done this before?
She has done it one time before, but I thought it was over. Like, that was like 8 months ago when it was like fresher. Like, I thought she got over by now.
There's nothing that's making her, your ex, feel like that there's a real reason to be holding on. Because I know people are quick to jump to conclusions and be like, oh, she crazy. But like, are you sure you're not giving her mixed signals for her to think that she has some type of, like, I don't know, say to who you are saying?
No, we don't hang out outside. We talk at work. And so, I mean, it felt like I blocked her. I don't have ill feelings towards her that way.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, when she just has, she's seen, we've mentioned in the hall, like, you're not seeing anybody yet. And I'm like, no, I'm just waiting for the right moment and dating, but nothing's set right now. And so I've said stuff like that, but I never gave her any indication that I wanted her back. It just didn't work out.
Oh, no, this sounds like I'm just jumping into a whole big mess right now. I don't know.
It really
feels a little messy.
It really isn't. I mean, I can't say it any other way. It's like, I've moved on. If she hasn't, it's like, she's not in my life though. Like,
yeah, but how many times can you, like, reiterate, say that I'm single, like, we're not together?
Does she have snapped tendencies? Because honestly, I would be scared of that.
She's not crazy. Like, I mean, I swear. I mean, it's like, I hope that all of y'all understand, like, sometimes if you have a past, it's not a past that I want a part of me. I am moving on. I have moved on.
Right.
And someone else doesn't determine who I am.
I do understand that. I do hope, though, that there's something that, I don't know, you can do to stop her from thinking there's anything there.
Yeah.
Well, now that knowing this, because like I said, the first time it happened a long time ago, it was like 8 months ago. I know it's fresh, and I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and we talked, but she's still like that. Like, I'm definitely going to confront her and let her know this is uncalled for. Like, you can't do this anymore. We're done.
Yeah, and not
because
to contact me too.
100%. Like, she shouldn't be contacting you. She doesn't know you.
I'd block her, Elena.
You must be really special if she's still contacting you all this time.
I mean, there's obviously something she can't get over.
Ow.
Elena, would you like to go out with Cam again on another date? We'll pay for it.
I'll give it another chance. Yes. Yeah.
I have plenty more movie ideas, I swear.
What's the movie that has the girl holding mace in her purse?
What?
Whatever that movie is, make sure you're that one.
Jesus, what?
I've had I was dating somebody whose ex showed up at the foot of the bed, broke into his house when I was there. So I'm telling you, just be safe.
God, please don't do this. What are you doing? No.
I mean, I'm just saying that was me.
She's not violent. She's not crazy like that.
Okay, good.
Now I'm having second thoughts.
I'm not saying
I
that.
gotta know.
Protect
What is
yourself.
happening?
I'm sorry. Go on the date. Good luck.
Would you still want to go out with me again?
Oh, wow. What a proposal. Yes. But somewhere just, near the police station. Just like near
Great idea. Congratulations.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
What are Americans arguing about today? It's the Jubal Show. And no, it's not the latest political and civil unrest. There's a topic that Americans are even more passionate about.
What?
And thankfully, it's the thing that Americans can really speak to with 100% certainty.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Food. Yeah! Americans actually really only know one thing, and it's food. And one company just announced that it's bringing back one of its items for a limited time, and it has people arguing that it's a great idea and other people saying it's a terrible idea and this product should never come back. What is it? I'm talking about Coca-Cola. They've announced that for a limited time, they're bringing back Diet Cherry Coke.
Oh.
Ew.
That
And-
was my favorite.
Was it actually?
Yes.
Why?
Because I love cherry Coke.
Okay, so you're excited about it then because people are on both sides, very excited and very upset about Diet Cherry Coke coming back.
Why would anybody be upset?
Because just leave it with Diet Coke. Why do you got to put cherry in it?
Diet cherry Coke is very delicious.
I don't want the Diet Cherry Coke. I want my regular Diet Coke.
But why would you be mad at it, though? If I said I liked it, would you actually be mad that it was coming back? I mean, why do you care?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's fair.
If you're not drinking it, why do you care?
I guess it's more of that, like, why is everyone making it a big fuss? Like, it's this big deal. I don't think it's a big deal.
Because it's poison.
Everything's poison. Everything's going to kill you.
Yeah.
I just don't know if there's red dye in it or not.
What does that have to do with anything? Oh, you're allergic to red dye.
Yes, I am. Thank you. That will actually kill me.
Well, whether you're in support of Diet Cherry Coke coming back or not in support of Diet Cherry Coke coming back, that has inspired a new trend of people sharing the things that should never come back on social media. Yeah. And Diet Cherry Coke is on the top of the list.
These people are crazy. It's so good.
Sucks.
It is poison.
What? So aren't they all though?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. That just
Yeah, no,
make
I'm
sure.
not. No, I'm not saying drink different soda over this soda. I'm saying it's not real cherry. It's a lie, and it's poison. It's a lie, and it's poison.
Is Cherry Coke still around? Regular Cherry Coke?
I think so. I do think so. Yes,
So
and I
they're
think
just
they have
bringing back
cherry
the diet version.
I think they have Cherry Coke Zero. Also,
I love all the branding.
I was going to say, why?
This one's healthier.
What are some other things that people say should never come back? Low-rise jeans.
What? I just got into those, and I kind of like them.
Wrong.
I love them.
They're kind of fun.
It says it's for when you want to show off your belly button and your low self-esteem. That's what somebody said on
It takes
social
a
media.
lot of self-esteem to show off that belly button.
I know. I was going to say you mean high self-esteem.
Another thing that people say should never make a comeback because Diet Cherry Coke is coming back and the internet is freaking out about it.
That's crazy.
Facebook pokes should never come back. I agree with that. The poke on Facebook was a weird thing. I don't know what that was even about. You'd open it up and be like, so-and-so poked you or sent you a poke, however it said it.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what? Why do they do that? What does that mean?
Is it like a like?
Did we ever let that actually be a thing? No, it's literally them nudging you to be like, poke, look at me.
Yeah, just like poke, hi.
They don't like anything. They're not commenting on
They're just
anything. They're just
poking you.
poking you.
Nina, I feel like you would poke people.
I don't.
Like, hey.
Oh my gosh, with
Victoria.
all the creepy dudes online now, Facebook should definitely not bring back the poke.
It was essentially a like for the whole profile. Right? So it'd be like like if you that's exactly what it was. Hey, poke.
It's equivalent to the hi in your DM. Hi, it's that. And also, I don't chase, I attract. Anyway, keep going.
What is another thing that people say should not make a comeback because everybody's freaking about Diet Cherry Coke coming back? The phrase YOLO. People say should never make a comeback.
It's so fun.
I mean,
I'm just not sure it's true.
what do you mean? You only live once.
Me too. I get caught up
I
in
don't know, man.
being literal. Like, I don't know what happens.
Yeah.
This could be just like a life, and then there's an afterlife, or it's like the next level. I don't really know. So anytime I've said YOLO, I'm like, but I don't really know if that's true.
Yeah, I'm not
This
willing to
version,
commit to
But this
that.
exact version is YOLO.
That's why actually I changed to Yachtlo. You only live this life once.
That's better.
Yeah.
That makes more sense
serious?
to me. And it sounds like you're on a yacht too. So
Okay, you're bougie now.
Sounds good to me.
Yachtlo.
things people are saying should not make a comeback ever again because Diet Cherry Coke is making a comeback and people are very upset about it for some reason. iPhone cases with bunny ears.
Who had
Was
an
that
iPhone
here?
case with a bunny ear?
A lot of people have that.
That's
yeah,
kinda cute.
I've seen them with cat
big thing.
ears, bunny
Yeah.
ears, just ears.
Oh.
People are saying that should not make a
I
comeback.
don't think they ever went away, though.
I
don't
think they
so,
should
'cause
go away.
I feel like I've
Someone-
seen them.
Yeah,
I
I've seen
didn't
them all
realize
the
they
time.
were here. I don't see them. I don't know what they look like.
You will know.
Okay.
You'll notice it now.
Word swag is another thing that people say should not make a comeback.
I believe we have left that in the past, and let's leave it in the past.
No, swag has been in my vocabulary forever. And when people ask me what my style is, I call it swaggy chic.
Yeah.
So swag is in my vocabulary.
Don't worry, Nina. Gen Z will invent it again.
Hey, Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
What word do you like in place of swag?
Anything else? I don't
Victoria?
know. Just like anything hot.
No, but
Or,
swag has
like,
its own. Swag and hot are not the same thing.
I don't know. The way you describe it, swag kind of reminds me of like hot or like hip, or I don't like hip either.
No, swag is its own category.
I don't-
Swag is actually its own thing.
Victoria, bring it back hip. That is rad.
Oh, I can see Rad making a comeback.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Is Riz dead?
I don't like Riz. I don't like. I know it was a thing for my generation, but I'm like, why do we have to come with that one? You couldn't have picked a better word for whatever it meant.
I mean, it's not so bad. Charisma, Riz. I mean,
right.
Riz, the
I
word
wasn't bad. I
itself
wasn't upset with that.
sounds weird.
I didn't hate
to
it,
me.
you know.
Like it just
Okay, Riz would maybe be the equivalent to swag.
seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Never
Yeah.
mind. I was
Yeah.
swag.
Good
man.
call, Nina.
I'd
Yeah.
rather have swag than Riz.
You'd rather have swag
sounds,
than Riz?
Yeah, Riz. The word itself just sounds weird. Like it sounds weird coming off my tongue.
Because of what it rhymes with.
I think I know what you guys are talking about. Anyway, moving on.
I don't know.
That wasn't me.
People are freaking out because Diet Cherry Coke is coming back to shelves. And they're also sharing other things they think should never make a comeback. Ed Hardy everything.
Oh, yeah, amen. Bye. See you later,
You
Ed.
don't remember
Ed Hardy?
that in the early 2000s, Ed Hardy is a brand.
Ed Hardy, Affliction, bye.
And yeah, it was basically just D-bag meathead gear. But they had like pants with rhinestones all over them.
Oh, that's fun
Was
though.
it the True Religion jeans, I think,
Yeah.
that had like the rhinestones on the
Right.
butts?
But it was also just like, it looked like a tattoo artist threw up onto a shirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
But it was an MMA thing. Like originally the whole Affliction.
No,
I
it was
don't know about
originally a
that.
tattoo thing.
I thought the Affliction
Ed
was
Hardy's
the
a tattoo artist.
The Affliction stuff, that was
MMA.
like, yeah, MMA. But Ed Hardy, it was tattoo
Yeah.
thing, right? Yeah.
Oh.
But it all kind of looks similar.
Yeah, it was a vibe.
Rhinestone jeans kind of sound fun to bring back. Like,
Yeah,
why
but
not?
rhinestone jeans on an overly tanned 47-year-old dude who doesn't want to let his 20s go.
Oh,
Yeah,
How's that hit you, Victoria?
sound?
well, not the same.
Super swaggy, am I right?
Yeah.
That's not swag.
He just wants to go to Vegas with you and hang out at the pool.
Hey, I want to go to Vegas.
They are still in Vegas. You will
They're
see
still
that
there,
guy?
and they are wearing the Ed Hardy still.
Yeah, totally.
Jubal's dirty little secret.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's up? You have a dirty little secret?
Yeah, I do.
Sweet. What is it?
Okay, so here's the deal. Lately, been hanging out with friend group and been going to some nice dinners and stuff. And the one girl in the friend group kind of casually, mentioned about being on some dating sites and stuff like that, and some kind of like kinky role playing. And I actually kind of sought her out on one of the sites after she said that. She was like sloshed at one of the dinners one night and kind of just briefly mentioned it. And so I kind of found her on the site, but I, started chatting with her. But the secret is like, she doesn't know it's me, actually.
Is it like you don't have profiles, or you do and you're catfishing her, or like what?
I mean, I guess that's what you'd say. We've just been kind of like, I've been sending like torso shots and stuff like that. So it's not like I'm really showing face or anything like that, but it's like, we've been kind of like texting and role playing and kind of talking about some, kinky things and stuff like that. And the thing is like, she doesn't know it's me. And like, we still like see each other like in our friend group. It gets a little deeper though. I'm actually also married.
Oh.
Whoa. So you're cheating?
I mean,
like nothing physically happened, but it's like.
Would your wife be upset?
I mean, I'd imagine so.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Probably could call it cheating then, yeah.
Well, it gets a little deeper than that though, too, because
Just keep pulling off the layers, babe.
I'm just gonna say my friend who I'm role playing with doesn't know it's me. She's also married.
Oh.
Does her husband know that she role plays?
Well, I don't know. I mean, he kind of didn't really, when she was kind of sloshed at that dinner, he was there, but he didn't really, I don't know, pay much mind to what she said.
Huh.
But more recently, like a week or two ago, I think we went to dinner and I myself got a little tipsy, and then I sort of mentioned something about role playing and stuff, and like something like it was kind of like one of the things we kind of touched on one of the chats, and she kind of glanced at me like, huh. And I didn't say anything. I didn't really look back at her, but I noticed she looked over my way, and I just kind of let it slide. So she still doesn't officially know it's me.
But she's got a hunch, and you're letting it drop so she can figure it out.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if she has a hunch or not, but I mean, it definitely raised a question in my mind. And, when she looked over and she was like, huh, kind of look.
It sounds like your subconscious is starting to trickle stuff out to see if you can actually cheat. That's what it sounds like to me. So maybe just be careful.
Yeah, so that's kind of, but I mean, I don't know. It's just been kind of like hot and heavy in a way. Like, I don't know. It's like I'm kind of doing something naughty that feels kind of good to do, but bad, I guess. I don't know.
Well, thank you for telling us your dirty little secret. Good luck with all that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right.
What's your dirty little secret?
It just takes 3 minutes to get everything you need to know for the day. It's time for Nina's What's Trending. And it was this older dude, and he stopped, and he's like, he said something to me. And I thought he was saying something about the dog, because people would do that when I'm walking my dog. They're like, oh, he's cute or whatever. Or my truck, because my truck is loud color-wise, because he was like pointing. And then I was like, oh, yeah, thanks. I didn't hear what he said. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, I'm okay, I'm sorry, what? And he's like, you want me to tell you right now? And I was like, no. But what? I thought you were talking about, sorry, what? And he's like, yeah, your registration.
What?
I could have it towed right now.
Your car.
You gonna fix it?
Goodness.
And I was just like, yeah. And also I was like, you're not going to tow it right now. You're just going to give me a ticket. You don't tow for registration unless it's like years and years and years.
By the way, come get me. I'm 2 years off on the registration.
Yeah, that dude should be on the Paw Patrol, though, for sure.
I just love a guy being like, I'm going to tow you. And Jubal's like, thanks.
I was like, yeah, cool, man. Thanks. Sweet. He was just as confused as I was.
That's what's trendy.